Hi and welcome back to my channel, Kissed by Starlight. I just wanted to pull through a few cards to ask what the angels would like us to know today. What messages would the angels like to bring us today? And we've got gratitude. Gratitude. See what else they would like us to hear for today. So being in gratitude, being in that energy takes you deep into your heart. It takes you into the most beautiful, transformative energy that can actually reshape and rebuild your life. And if you've ever practiced gratitude as a daily practice, you will know that it can bring light and shed light into the most difficult of situations and circumstances. And at first glance, if you're going through a difficult situation in your life, the thing you probably wouldn't necessarily think of to do first is to think, what am I grateful for about this situation? You know, what is this situation? What can I be grateful for in this situation? You know, what can I, if I was to find, and this can be the hardest thing, but if I was to say, even though this is a terrible situation and it's really making me unhappy, what are 10 things I can find in this to be grateful for? And you know what? You know, when you, excuse me, you know, when you really look at that, when you really, really like delve deeply into it and find 10 things, and it may take a while, it may take days, it may take hours, it may take minutes, depending on what insight you can use, you know, how much you can really feel into the situation. But when you cultivate and find those 10 things, you'd be surprised how much it will transform that situation. It literally breaks it apart. It literally, the way I like to see it and imagine it is, it takes a thing that is full of maybe heavy energy, full of maybe sadness, despair, lack of hope, disappointments, whatever it is in that situation, and it could be grief and it could be loss, whatever it is, and it literally brings light, pockets of light, with each gratitude, with each thing that you feel grateful for. Each word is like a prism of light that just goes into that heaviness, into that situation, and just literally breaks it apart. And once it breaks it apart and puts the light through it, weaves it through, then it can allow the situation itself to become transformed. And while it may not have the power, obviously, to reverse that situation, because of course some situations can't be undone, it can bring in this new energy, this fresh buoyancy, this life, this love, this inner hope, this sort of inner light that then allows you to see other things and maybe ways out of it, or ways through it, or ways to transform it, or ways to solve and rectify it and heal it. Most importantly, to heal it, I think, is the greatest blessing of gratitude for situations. And I don't know if you can see here in this beautiful rose of this card, which is called Diva Magic, and this is all about the elemental magic of the earth and those realms. It looks like there's a beautiful eye within this rose. It looks like there's an all-seeing eye in the center of this beautiful rose, which has opened and bloomed. And I see that again, like the heart that opens and blooms through gratitude. When you practice gratitude, your heart opens in a different way. It's almost like a higher heart activation, which enables you to see into a situation with more love, with more grace, with more ease. And as you do that, new insights, new inspirations, and new awakenings and clarity comes to you. See the situation in a different way, and you're able to bring new blessings to it, and bring, you know, perhaps even begin to see wishes coming true, wishes within that being realized and actualized. And in all of this gratitude practice, you know, this sums it up. Your inner light will guide you. It helps you see a way forward. It helps you see a way through. It helps you see a new way for healing, for magic, for transformation, for steps to take to help you let go of whatever has become heavy, whatever has been hard, and instead to see it as a beautiful learning experience that's brought you so many blessings that perhaps you couldn't see before. So, beautiful ones, that's the message for today. I hope it's helpful and healing for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next reading.